Hey y'all, Jessie Caitlin coming at you with a weekly energy, psychic, tarot, oracle card energy reading forecast for the week of August 8th August 6th in 2018. If you would like to support the channel, energy exchange donations always welcome. If you appreciate one of these videos so much that you just want to throw me $5, holla. Link will be down below. You can get a personal reading or healing Reiki session with me. Send an email to jessiecaitlin777@gmail.com to send in your request or ask for clarification. But all of the descriptions and the process to get the personal services will be down below. You can also join me on Facebook or Instagram. Links down below as well for daily card pulls and awesome posts. And of course, you can join me on Patreon for monthly contributions in exchange for personal services. So I will see y'all for your individual. Hey Virgos! We have the messages from your angels by Doreen Virtue. So let's see what's going on this week. I'm shuffling them differently nowadays. It cleanses and it shuffles them a little bit more efficiently. I didn't do it for the longest time because I didn't want to upset the cards. But as I've been really learning in my soul, the physical doesn't really matter so much. I am really mastering my internal world. And people who have been following me for a really long time say they can see the results. And so I think that's awesome. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Beautiful. So internal struggle with your calibration for the highest and greatest good of all involved. That's why you have Layla, spend time alone in nature, meditating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. This is your overall tone. There is going to be cause for you to pause. Oh, I like that. I think that's the first time that came out of my mouth, and I'm like, why is that the first time? There is cause for you to pause. All right? To pause about... knowing that this stimuli, it's hard to practice. This is a practice week for you to, like, hold on, there's this stimulus. I don't need to react this way. What is it that I'm missing here? What is it that I truly need to see? It's really beautiful. So Archangel Gabriel is here. You have an important purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. We're talking about that clearing of the third eye, the communication. This week, it's about your receptivity and how you listen. It's a great responsibility. And it's honoring that responsibility of being a filter, of having that filter, of understanding that your ego is a filter for stimulus. And it's like, wait. If I've been experiencing anger or a disconnect with someone, how can I actively listen to try and connect? Now, that also goes bigger than just with one person. That can go with your mentality about a religion, a network of people, perhaps even capitalism. Right? There's just an idea about how people function here that you are in control of, that you put a lens over your third eye and hue your perception. It's about clearing that, and ask your angels, and especially Archangel Gabriel, who will, through communication, half of communication, it's not about the output, it's about the intake. So it's about listening not to respond, but listening to discern, listening to listen. Good leaders, just FYI, good leaders wait till the end to speak. They let everyone have their turn. They listen. They evaluate. They connect the dots. And then at the end, the leader speaks and comes to a conclusion after all input. Bubble of truth here. So that's kind of the image that you are to see yourself in. To not react so quickly, and to ask your angels to help you with your lens of perception for that half of communication. Fiona, now that you've asked for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Yes, you do. You do not have to do this change alone, and you can ask for divine circumstance. You can tell your higher self, listen, I may be in my ego a little bit, and my ego is hurting a little bit. So I don't want to take action. Could you please provide for me a situation or a circumstance or a person who can guide me down the right path? And it will resonate with you in due time. But this is a period of asking for help as well as receiving help. The receiving of the help, a gap is being filled from a previous request. So this is a sandwich time, all right? You have a gift here from your past wish. You have a current wish in the making for you to receive in the future. Eat it up, okay? So, yes, receiving help and asking for help is a never-ending cycle. You will always have help. It will always find you. And the more receptive you are to receiving, the better it is for you to, the more you know you will receive help in the future. And that can be a test too. It can absolutely be a test. Are you going to dismiss the help coming in from a previous request? Are you going to tell yourself that you're not worthy or that it's not for you when it represents? Because if that's how you're going to handle receiving help now, that's going to be how you handle receiving help in the future. You're going to dismiss the blessing. So you have to actively practice receiving the help that you have asked for so that you may continue to do the same in your future. Beautiful reminder. At the end of the week, you have Indriel. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. You will have gone through a buffing process this week, and by the end of it, you're going to feel very shiny. You're going to feel new, and you're going to feel representational of more of your true self. And that's really lovely. So after spending this alone time, the majority of the week is this, but by the end of the week, if you allow the universe to give you your circumstance rather than chasing it down, you will have an opportunity to shine and live your truth and give your truth and exemplify your truth that you have just recently learned. It will be a nice punctuation mark. I've done all this learning, and now Spirit's asking me to deliver this message, which means it must be true. All right? Awesome. Anything else? Yes? Be clear in your intentions. This is Archangel Michael coming through, burning the sword of truth, like cauterizing a wound. Be careful with your intentions and be very careful about your words. Again, with that communication here. You do not want to implement ideas for other people that are attached to your ego. This will be a challenge. This will be a test for you. You may feel as though you are transferring your ego onto other people. Know that as long as you speak truth, the truth you have learned, just because it is truth for your ego does not mean it is not truth for another person's ego. That is the connection. That is the angel work. That is the web of consciousness. All right? Participate in it. You are worthy of not only being helped, but being a helper. Yes, you are valid enough as a spiritual practitioner to shed light. You heal yourself as you heal others. Especially if you're in the beginning stages, right? And you're in the beginning of stages of this level in any case. And yes, you do heal others as you heal yourself. And don't feel bad if later on the truth you spread is no longer your truth. Because you might be feeling confused about the ever-changing truth. And well, if the truth changes, does that mean that the truth I held yesterday was false? No. Does that mean that when I tried to help people with the truth that was mine then, that I caused harm, not good? No. Everything happens in divine timing for a reason. Okay? So just be careful with your words. Choose try to choose more vague words rather than specific to get the message across, and you will cast a wider net that way. That's very specific, I know, but it's going to be very helpful to quite a few of you in this video. So there it is. Anything else? No. Take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.